How does ImageSite compare and contrast with competitive systems in the marketplace? There's a lot of categories of content management. There's enterprise content management, departmental systems, imaging systems, product data management, and engineering document management. ImageSite fits between enterprise document management systems and product data management. ImageSite is an engineering document management solution. It has the advanced features of product data management, but the general business capabilities of an enterprise document management system. Let's review these two categories in more detail: enterprise document management and product data management. Product data managements, or PDMs, are typically selected for use in the design departments. They often provide the best 3D design compatibility. However, because they're focused on these 3D design tools, they're sometimes limited in the broader capabilities for the rest of the company's use. These 3D design products are sometimes complicated, and as a result, some of the PDMs themselves are quite complicated and not appropriate for non-designers to use. Many have limited post-design capabilities, which restricts their use for downstream company functions. So the positive aspects of PDMs are they typically have the highest integration with 3D design tools, and the negatives are limited general business capabilities. Sometimes they have weak drawing release capabilities because they're so focused on the design aspect of CAD, and they're often too complex for use by the broad organization. Enterprise content management systems, or ECMs, are sometimes selected as the safe choice by IT departments. These are typically large companies that have lots of implementations around the world. The advantage of these solutions are that they're established and can solve a wide range of problems. The disadvantages are they're high in cost. They're very complex to implement because they have a lot of overhead. They've evolved to solve so many diverse problems that this overhead makes them difficult to implement. And they typically require third-party add-ons to enable engineering capabilities, even basic capabilities such as CAD viewing, markups, the integration of reference file data, and the generation of transmittals or submittals. Enterprise content systems are the most scalable and have the widest span of use. These are products like Documentum or IBM's FileNet, and they have evolved over the years to solve virtually every business problem in the world. As a result, they can be implemented for many, many problems, and they do have a wide span of use and a high scalability. Product data management is at the other extreme. They have a very narrow span of use. They were developed to support the design aspects for 3D CAD. They're not as scalable because they don't need to be, supporting primarily the design groups and not the broader organizations. Again, ImageSite fits in between these two categories. It has the capabilities of product data management, but it's more scalable because it's not only focused on the design aspect of CAD, but also on the post-design activities of most companies, dealing with the engineering data as it moves beyond design to the rest of the organization. ImageSite is a very scalable solution with customers who have hundreds of thousands and even millions of documents. Because it's a very configurable solution, ImageSite has a wide span of use. So it's great for both the design department and other departments within the company, such as sales, marketing, purchasing, logistics, and other functions. Let's review ease of use and cost. Enterprise systems tend to be the most expensive and the most difficult to both implement and use. Product data management systems are easier to use for those designers who are very focused on 3D design, but again, not easy to use for the broader organization because they're somewhat technical and complex to use. ImageSite was designed to be an easy-to-use solution for the entire organization. It's priced at half the cost of a typical enterprise system. Enterprise content systems are typically represented by vendors such as Documentum, IBM FileNet, and OpenText. Product data management solutions are products such as SmartTeam, TeamCenter, or SolidWorks PDM. Another way to look at ImageSite as compared to these two categories of products are cost, ease of use, scalability, span of use, and ease of implementation. And as we've mentioned, ImageSite tends to be the lower cost solution when compared to both enterprise systems and product data management. ImageSite is easy to use for the broad organization. It's a very scalable solution, meaning it supports large systems with customers who have hundreds of thousands and even millions of documents. It has a wide span of use, meaning it can be used for not only engineering design, but the pre-design and the post-design activities of engineering data. And it's easy to implement. An ImageSite implementation is typically a 3 to 5 day on-site project. So ImageSite's characteristics are that it's engineering data focused, not just limited to design, but very useful for pre-design activities such as purchasing, procurement, the design aspects themselves, and post-design activities such as working with customers, the marketing organizations, and support activities. ImageSite is an easy-to-use system. It's very comprehensive for both the business uses of a company and the engineering uses of a company. It's very easy to implement, typically implemented in a 3 to 5 day project, and after implementation, it's a solution that can be managed by customers themselves. And it's highly configurable. This makes it easy to use throughout the organization. ImageSite is typically half the cost of enterprise content management systems. And it's more comprehensive than product data management systems for use throughout the company and not just by the design group. And eQuorum provides outstanding customer support for ImageSite to our customers.